Sure. Okay, we're recording. So I'm gonna mute you guys, and then we're gonna have question and answers. And as soon as I get done, I'm not sure how many people are on here. 6, I guess. Okay. Looks like mute that. Brenda, you're already muted. Mute this. Mute this. Okay. So, Helen, since I can see you, can you just nod to make sure you can still hear me? You can hear me? Okay. All right. Good deal. Okay. So I just wanted to get on here. It's been a while since I've talked to a lot of you guys, and I recently went to the Hempworx Roadshow, and I wanted to just share some information that I got from that, and also just kind of go through some ideas as far as marketing is concerned. You know, I think a lot of people are just kind of focused on Facebook, and there's so much more that you can do with this company. So just to kind of recap, I know you guys know me, but some people that are on here probably don't. So my name is Nancy Chansey. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and also have a PhD as a naturopath. I own a clinic here in Blue Ridge, Georgia called Natural Healing Concepts. And so I do holistic healing and counseling, primarily focused on PTSD, but I do a lot of different kinds of counseling and healing for people. So I got involved with CBD in general because of working with veterans. And they were asking me about it. And this was over a year ago. And at the time, I thought it was illegal. And started researching it, found out that hemp-based products are not illegal, and we started testing them out. So I went through about 6 different products before finding Hempworx, and just ran into a friend of mine who was using Hempworx, and I told her I would try out the product with myself and my veterans that I was working with. And to my surprise, I think hemp would do a whole lot, but to my surprise, people were coming in saying, well, my anxiety's gone, but does this work on pain because my back doesn't hurt or my joints don't hurt? And I said, well, it's supposed to. That's what the research says. So I didn't really know. So anyways, when I started using the Hempworx products with my clients and myself, we noticed a huge difference. And so because the product was FDA compliant, because it was grown in the US, because it was CO2 extracted, non-GMO, organic, it was a company that I could really get behind. At that time, I didn't know anything about the comp plan, wasn't really interested. But as I started sharing this with people, I really started seeing that my first month, this could be a residual income. I actually signed up about 10 people my first month. And when I was at the beach in Michigan, I was getting notifications on my phone that those people were signing up other people. And I was like, wow, you know, I didn't do any training. I didn't teach people what to do. They were just telling people, and I was getting paid for it. So it kind of clicked in my head that, well, this could really be a residual income. I'd kind of given up on that dream. Some of you, you know, Brenda and Helen and Randy, you guys have all, we've been down that road before, right? And I kind of thought that that was just a pipe dream, that residual income through direct sales was probably not really possible. But with this, it is, and I'll tell you why. The product works. It's life-changing for a lot of people, and people want to tell people because it, you know, it's affecting their life in dramatic ways. So that's one of the reasons that got my attention. So with that being said, I went to the roadshow recently and really learned. I thought I was doing pretty well in this company, and I am. I'm almost 25K. I'm pushing for 25K. But guys, some people are making 6 figures in their first 3 months with this company. And how are they doing that? Well, they're just on fire. They're calling everybody in their phone. They're going to, you know, stores. They're marketing this as a business. So it really opened my eyes to the potential of this. Let me mute somebody here.
Can you turn the sound off?
Oops, I just muted myself. Here we go. Okay. So it just opened my eyes to this business, that there's so much more that we can do if you want to. So I just got off the phone with Karen Newman, and she has her own, she's got her own website. I don't know if you guys are on there, but you can get on there. Her website, see, I wrote this down. It's My Awesome Team, My Awesome Oil Team, I think. And guys, she is pushed. So she's been in this 20 months, and she made 120 or 190,000 this year after 20 months. And she's getting ready to go 500K. And what she does is she goes out every day and she puts on a shirt. So this is my Get Free with CBD shirt. If you don't have one, I have them here. And she talks to people at the mall or at the store, and she has her phone set up. So she's using the mobile app, and she has her phone set up, and she's pre-enrolling people in their phone. That's how she's making so much money. And she doesn't really ask a whole lot of questions. She just says, hey, I noticed you're looking at my shirt. Are you interested in knowing more? Put your information in here. She has them put their information in the pre-enrollee, and then they're in her system so she can follow up. So she is offering to do a training with anybody that is ranked executive. So if you decide to, if you're not an executive, if let's say you're a director and you rank up to executive, she's going to do a personal 30-minute training with you. And all you have to do is just send me a text and say, I want to do a training with Karen, and I'll hook you guys up. What she's going to focus on is helping you meet your goals. And she'll go over how to use the app, the mobile app, which I am going to do actually with her because I don't know how to use that. And she's going to talk about different ways to market and how she's made 190,000 in basically in this year. So this year is, what are we, 6 months into this year? She's already made that. So, I want you guys, if you want that, to be able to get hooked up with people that are doing that so you know how to do it. Okay. I'm going to go back to my notes here. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is running this business like a business. So how do you do that? I mean, I know, Randy, you're busy. You're training horses and shoeing horses. I'm busy. I'm doing my day job. But even if you have, like, I basically spend about an hour a day. That's about what I can afford. You can still make really good money. I'm making about $4,000 a month right now, and it steadily goes up by about $500 a month. And I'm cool with that because I know I'll hit six figures hopefully by the end of the year. That's my goal. But if you want to make more, you gotta bump it up, and you gotta know what to do. So what I would recommend, if you're new, or if you have new people, make sure that you are sending them to the training websites right off the bat. So I have a 1-hour video that is an introduction video. So if you don't have that, make sure you text me or send me a message through cbdorganicandpure.com or the Facebook message, and make sure that you get that, because that's something that you can send to your new people. It will teach them how to use their back office. And if you'll do that, it'll kind of get them connected into the system. The second thing you should be doing is making sure that they are going to Success Team. So the Success Team, it's been kind of confusing, but the way that works is you add them to Success Team, and then Success Team Facebook is going to send them a request. They have to answer that request, and they have to answer those 3 questions. Then they can go through the training. The training, they have to enter a weekly password, which is going to be under the announcement tabs in the very first post. And this week is Diamond. So if you'll do that, again, it's going to take care of the training for you so that you don't have to do all that training. Because we don't have, you know, like I said, Randy, you and I, we don't have time to do that. And most people don't. But if you'll do that, that'll plug them into the system. The next thing is set up time to run your business. Hang on a second. I got to mute somebody. Okay. So setting up time to work your business, what does that mean? I think that most people are just dependent on Facebook. So here's a couple of tips. If you're only doing this on Facebook, you have to be adding people to your Facebook every day. I'm doing 10 people, at least 10 people a day I'm adding, because eventually everybody's going to see your posts and you're going to run out of people, right? So if you're just doing Facebook, that's what you have to do. You have to add people. You also have to interact. If you're not interacting with people on Facebook, the same people are just going to see your posts. So you have to be spending basically about 40% of your time interacting with other people's posts, or they're not going to see your posts. So if you're not commenting on other people's posts, if you're not interacting, Facebook is basically just going to keep you in this loop with people that you are interacting with. So you have to get out there if you're going to market on Facebook and spend some time. There's some really, really good tutorials on your back office about how to do marketing on Facebook. So I would recommend, if that's all you're going to do, you got to figure out how to do it right. Watch those videos. They will teach you how to do that. But there's so much you can do outside of Facebook, right? There's other social media groups that you can focus on. One of the things that I do, kind of been slacking, but I'm trying to do it more, is get involved in groups in your Facebook, because that puts you in contact with people that you're interested in. So like Randy, you could get involved with horse care groups, or, you know, farrier groups, or I'm doing work at home groups, people that have pain management groups. You can't market on a lot of those places. Hey, Mike. But you can create relationships with these people, and then you can private message them. And that's worked really well for me. I've actually gotten into some medical groups outside of Facebook and had conversations with people, developed relationships, they've ordered product, and they've become lifelong customers. So that's another way to market on Facebook. And like I said, with Karen, she's marketing basically by going around with her t-shirt and just getting attention from that. And she's making $190,000 in 6 months. That's pretty good. The other thing is, look at your phone. How many people have you called in your phone, in your contact list? So one of the things that Karen told me about today is the mobile app is on your phone, and it connects you to all your contacts in your phone, and it makes it really easy for you to send information to people on your phone. So that's something that I haven't been doing. That's something that I'm going to start doing, because I have like 3,000 people in my phone. So those people oftentimes are not on Facebook, but I can get to them through Messenger or through text messages. So that's another thing. Okay, I'm going to unmute you guys and see if anybody has any questions. You can unmute yourself too. Does anybody have any questions for me so far?
I came in late. I'm curious about the mobile app you just mentioned.
Yes. So the mobile app, it's on your back office. It is I think it's $9 or $10 a month, but it has all the tools that you need, and it allows you to send all that information to your contacts in your phone. So it links to your contacts. And Karen said that it's a really good app. I used it when I was first enrolled, but I didn't have anybody showing me how to use it. So I'm going to post, go in and find Karen's posts. And then I'm going to post that on CBD Organic and Pure so that you guys have a tutorial on how to use that. But there also is a tutorial in your back office about it.
Okay,
She recommends using that. It works really well. Anybody else have any questions?
Nancy,
Yeah.
when you do your group, how do you set that up without, say, advertising that you're going to be talking about CBD or anything?
Okay, so I'm not sure if I understand the question. If I do my group.
Well, you can't really go on there and talk about your business, right? In your group.
In my group, I'm not sure what group are you talking about.
You said that you put together a group page where you've met doctors and medical people and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But
So
you
yeah,
didn't
so
exactly go on.
yeah, so what I was talking about is I go on to chat groups, right? And get information, just
Okay.
kind of develop relationships with people on chat groups. So I just joined a Sjogren's chat group because that's something that I have and I want to learn more about. And through that, I can develop relationships with people and just say, hi, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm working. You can't advertise in a lot of those groups, but you could say something like, hey, this is what's working for me.
Right.
And if you want to know more information, you can private message me. And that's worked really well for me. And there's all kinds of groups.
All right. The chat groups on Facebook itself. On Facebook itself.
Facebook and also different medical communities. There's different chat groups outside of Facebook as well. So you can just Google chat groups on specific subjects and it'll pull up different chat groups. One was, I think, Emory, and they have a couple of Facebook group or chat groups. So, and there's tons and tons of groups that you can join on Facebook. And what the groups do is they kind of put you into a niche of people that you don't know, and they don't know you. So it gives new and fresh people. And one of the things I did today is I went on a friend of mine's Facebook page, and not that I was trying to stalk them, but I just was trying to get some new fresh people that I thought would be interested in the product that I had. And I started friending friends of that person because I knew that they would be safe and maybe interested in what I had. So that's another idea too. Okay. Anybody else have any more questions?
Okay.
I mute you guys again. You can just unmute yourself when you need to. Like if you have a question, you can just unmute yourself, I think. Okay. So next part, I did want to say the road show, I think there's one coming up. I'm not sure if it's this weekend or the next one in Nashville. If you can get to that, it's going to be awesome. One of the things that it really did is open my eyes to the potential with this company. People, like I said, within their first 3 months were making 6 figures and above. So one lady got up there and she had told people no for a year. Okay. And then she finally said yes because her brother got on this product and got clean and sober after, 15 years of in and out of rehabs. This product got him clean and sober. And so she got on board, and her first month she made $50,000. So the potential is there. The other thing is Las Vegas convention is coming up. So this is going to be really big. They're expecting about 10,000 people. If you guys remember being in the last business that we were in, I think, I don't think they had 10,000 people at their last event, and they're 22 years old. So you want to try to get your tickets, but there is a corporate promotion I don't know if you guys are aware of. The corporate promotion is if you rank up this month or next month and you hold that rank for those 3 months. They will comp your room and they'll comp your ticket. So really you're, got to pay a couple hundred, maybe $200-300 for a plane ticket and you're good to go. So I'm really working hard to hit 25K. Randy, you should be able to hit 5K this month. I know you're close. And Helen, crank it up a little bit and you'll get there. So, Brenda, I haven't looked at your numbers, but all you got to do is start sharing this with people. There's people out there looking. 50% of the people I share this with have already tried it. And 50% are just about to buy it. They've been looking at it. They've been hearing about it. They've been wondering about it. So it's an open market. It's an easy market. You just got to get out there and you got to tell more people. That's it. So I would recommend, if you're serious about doing this business, to try to get to convention. Book your tickets. They're going to sell out. It's at the Mirage. It's going to be really nice. And it's a 3-day. So it's October, I think it's 3, 4, and 5, something like that. The 3rd through the 6th in Las Vegas. Okay, let's see. So we talked about the personal training with Karen. I would definitely recommend that. It's just 30 minutes, but I think it'll help you guys a lot. If you have to be an executive to do that training with Karen, so if you're not an executive, you can bump yourself up. All right, and I got a couple more things I wanted to talk about. Talked about success team support, awesome oil team. The other thing is, I think we're going to do another training here with my upline. So I wanted to find out from you guys what you wanted us to train on, what would be helpful. If you're having trouble getting your new people going, if you're having trouble with marketing, if you're having trouble with customers. So let me open it up to a discussion and find out what you guys need as far as training. I'm going to unmute you guys. Okay. So what would you guys like to see as far as training? What do you need as far as support, help from upline, help from me? I thought I unmuted you, but I guess I muted you. Sorry. Unmute all. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, you want to come down, Nancy?
Sorry. All right. So what do you guys need? What kind of training?
Yeah,
Think
come on
about
down here. We'll wear our shirts out, and then you can help get these people talked into CBD.
now.
Citrus County is like.
Is it really? Isn't that that's
Yeah.
so funny? So you're down in Florida,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, they're a legal state.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
I
you
was
just
talking to
really
one today,
okay.
and she goes off on, well, about the time they legalize it, it'll be everywhere, and blah blah blah. I was trying to say, not the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave her my card, and she's supposed to friend me on Facebook so I can put her with a group.
Okay. And that's really, that's one of the greatest things that we have. If you're on this call and you're not utilizing it, the product, it's called CBD Product Info and Review. That is one of the best things that we have, marketing tools that we have. It's saying, hey, would you like to learn more about this? Not asking them to buy, just, hey, let's take a look at these testimonies. Those stories are so powerful. They really do prompt to want to try it. And we have, 60-day money back guarantee. Nobody else is really offering to do that for people. So starting there and starting with education, that's what I do. I start with education. Once they get their questions answered and they understand that it's not a drug, it's not going to get me high, it could potentially help with all these different health issues that they have, then they're more open. But they have all these preconceived notions about it, and you have to get through that. You have to get through that by
Right.
education. So
Right. And CBD oil in Hungary is illegal.
is it?
And yeah, didn't get a chance to talk to him about the sprays. Barbara
Okay.
was talking to a couple there. They said it was illegal.
Mhm.
And I asked her, I said, about the sprays, and she said, well, she didn't talk to him about that. So I'm going to try to get with some of the people that are with that steak association over there in Hungary and try to mention the sprays and see if I
Good.
can get some stuff that way.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know if you guys are aware, but Barb Miller, super, is, okay, she's a super affiliate. She makes $400,000 a month. She has been in this business for less than 2 years, and she's making $400,000 a month. But what blows my mind is she's in Canada. So Canada is not a legal state for CBD. She's My Daily Choice. And so don't forget you have two businesses and promote two businesses. So if somebody's not interested in CBD, maybe for helping them sleep, remember you have the sleep spray. If somebody's not interested in CBD for blood sugar, well, you have a weight loss spray. That's phenomenal, by the way. Their sprays are phenomenal. If you're not using them, you should, because they're easier to sell once you use them and know how they work. Okay. Anybody else have any suggestions as far as, I don't know, what your team needs? Are you struggling with getting people started? Are you struggling with knowing how to market? Did I mute you guys?
Nancy,
Yeah.
this is Anna.
Hi, Anna.
I just joined. How are you? We spoke 2 days ago, so I'm kind of holding my questions and taking notes until I get my free sample. But once I get my free sample, like I said, positive thinking, positive results, I know this is going to work for me.
Good.
On the business side, starting the business, do you have to have product in hand, or is it just sharing and educating and have them order, or what is the best way to
A good question.
communicate or share with them?
Yeah, that's a great question. I have done a combination of both, but that's because I could afford to do that. I run a clinic, and so I actually, sample. I keep my product on stock.
Okay.
I think Randy's done the same thing. He keeps some in stock. He sells quite a bit. Just, I think it boils down to who is your group? Who are you associated with? Who are you going to target? So what I find is that people that are maybe 60s and above are less likely to want to go on your website and order, or maybe 70s and above. Older people that aren't computer savvy want you to put it in their hands.
Right.
So how I've gotten around that is I actually create an account for them. I do it over the phone. It's super easy to do. If you'll watch that training video that you should have been sent, if you don't have it, let me know. It's about an hour long. It's just an introduction video.
Yes, I watched it.
Register somebody on your page, and it's super easy. And then you can actually keep their username and password in your phone somewhere, and it's super easy to reorder for them. So I have about 5 clients that I do that for. The rest I try to get to do on their own, and then I've got customers that just want to buy it from me. How around that, though, is I tell them about the 60-day money-back guarantee. Residual income. I don't want to be a store. So that's my goal, is for them to get it, order, and, I don't have to worry about it. So I'm always trying to get them to get online and do it. So I tell them if they do that, they get a 60-day money-back guarantee, and it's super easy. Let me show them how to do it. So it's your business. You can kind of play around with it. Sometimes getting started, it's easier to have product in hand and get it in, let them try it, and then set them up an account.
Okay. And I have just another question. You mentioned something about you can bump yourself up. When you say executive or director, can you explain that just a little bit?
Yeah, so a director is you buy a director pack, and
Okay.
so that's the
That
four.
is what I watched.
Mhm. And then, but the cool thing about Hempworx is you can bump yourself up at any time. How you do that is if you order 2 director packs in one day period. So if you just came into business and you're a director, if you order another director pack within 30 days, it bumps you up to executive. And
Oh,
you have the same requirements as a director. You have to order a director pack every month or 90 PV. But it's going to like double your income or more than that.
Okay.
Executives get paid 5 levels deep in the binary system. Look at my paycheck every month. I'm 90% of what I'm getting paid on every week is through my binary, and it's 5 levels deep. So I don't know these people. If I was executive, I'd probably getting paid half of that. Definitely build a business and you want to build a sustainable income, you want to be executive. If you up to executive, then you can do that training with Karen. And I would have that. Yeah.
Okay, so the highest is executive that you want to
Yes,
be.
the highest is executive. Yep.
Okay.
And then from there, Anna, you can like I am getting ready to be 25K. I'm 10K right now. So I'm actually getting paid 7 levels deep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Up the rank, you get paid deeper.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Anybody else have any questions?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome to the team. We're excited to have you.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait to get my sample. I'm like so excited. I can't wait.
Good. Awesome. I can't wait to hear how it works. So
yes.
So we've got the Facebook groups. Everybody should be using the we've got the CBD Organic and Pure. That's the one that I manage. Karen's is My Awesome Oil Team. We've got Success Team, which is Barb Miller. And I highly recommend you guys, when you get somebody in the business, that you send them through that training. That really takes care of a lot of your headaches, teaches them everything they need to know. And then we've got the 2, let me ask you this. How many of you are using the product, CBD product info and review and the opportunity Facebook pages? Are you adding people to that before they sign up? Randy, how's that working for you?
Pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, I hadn't, everybody that's getting on it's getting good feedback from it.
Okay.
Of course, you're adding a lot of people to it. A lot of them are not really looking at it, but some are. So
okay. All right.
Else, you're going to get some that will and some that won't, but
yep.
I've got some real good feedback from it, so it's important.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Hey, anybody else have any questions? That's really it. I just wanted to make contact with you guys and just kind of share the potential of this business with you. It's crazy. I mean, we are definitely in the right place at the right time. Did you guys know that our business was given a pretty important, from the Direct Sales Association, we were voted #1 fastest growing network marketing company in the world. We were just given that award. So this is for 2018. That's a really big deal. And I've been actually putting that on my posts. So, let people know. If you know people that maybe they've been in business with you before, that they're kind of entrepreneurs, and maybe they poo-pooed you. Like this one lady, this really stuck with me. She told Jenna's Waggle no. Like in the beginning, right? And several people asked her to join this business for a year. And she finally jumped on board, and this person made $50,000 her first month. And I mean, just went after it. So if you know people like that, go back and tell them, look, this business is on fire. If you want to, make some money, this is the business to be in. don't be afraid to go back and tell them again if they've told you no, is what I'm saying. If you know some go-getters, if you know some people that are aggressive and really want to make some money. So the sky's is the limit with this, and we are in the right place at the right time. I still, as a practitioner, really focus on customers and products. I'm not pushing so much, recruiting people that are going to recruit. I'm focused more on the product because I think it will come. It has for me. But you guys out there that aren't practitioners can certainly go gung-ho and try to find those people that are, they understand the power of the right time and the right place and the right comp plan. So don't be afraid to be aggressive about it right now, because it's going to happen. Okay, guys, any other questions? This is really for you, just to check in and make sure that you have enough support. Brenda, how are things going down there? You want to unmute yourself?
Actually, very slow for me.
Okay.
And I'm really going to have to start all over again. I'm still using the product. I order every month. I love the products, but I had some personal setbacks.
Okay.
So when are you planning on having the training up there?
Well, we were going to do the training tonight, and then Sandra couldn't do it and John couldn't do it. So I just did this kind of impromptu. We're going to get together. I'm not sure when. But, don't wait for that. Plug into, there is so much training on the internet. Like if you plug into, first of all, every Monday at 11 a.m. on Success Team, they're doing a question and answer. And those are really, really good trainings. So, I would just plug into that. Get on Success Team. Get on Karen's website. She's always doing really helpful training. I mean, she's 25K. She's right behind Barb. So follow what she's doing. And then we've got the Opportunity website. There's tons of training on there. There's always top leaders doing trainings almost every day. So don't wait for us. The little guys, and kind of the purpose of this was to get you guys plugged in to what's going on, because I have a full-time practice and I'm to do a whole lot of trainings, but there's tons of training going on. So what I would do if you're starting all over, Brenda, is just, how much time do you want to throw at this? I kind of broke this down for myself and figured out if I did an hour a day, that was manageable for me. And the main thing is you want to be consistent. So if you can only do an hour a day, then break that down. What are the important things? Phone calls, exposure. If you're doing Facebook, then, posting and then commenting on other people's posts and adding people, follow-ups, and then maybe throw in some training in there. If you do something every day, your business will start to grow. But you got to stay plugged in somehow.
Yes, and staying consistent is my issue.
What's that?
Staying consistent.
Yeah, it's really important.
Very important.
But even like if you're going to post on Facebook, if you're only posting once a month, you're probably not going to get a whole lot of business. Whereas if you start posting every day as kind of a CBD educator, then people will start to get the word out. I mean, I've had people say in town, well, go talk to Nancy Chancey because she knows all about that CBD stuff. And then they call me. And so that's what you want. You want to be the CBD expert in your area. So like Helen, you're getting some no's, keep at it. Because eventually people are going to say, oh yeah, go talk to that Helen lady. She knows all about that stuff. I mean, that's what's going to happen. So you just got to stay consistent. And we're just at the tip of this, what I call tsunami getting ready to hit. The feds just legalized it. States are still like, well, is it legal? Is it not legal? I mean, the lady down in Florida just got arrested. So people are like freaking out. That's not hemp. that's a CBD product that probably was poorly labeled, but she got arrested, so people are scared. We're just at the tip of the iceberg. So it's education and hanging with it. And trust me, if people are resistant, like Helen in your area, I wish I was down there, because eventually the tides are going to turn and they're all going to be coming to you. And you're going to be able to get it into stores. We can get this into retail stores, guys. Nobody else can do that with direct sales. They're not allowed. So we really have something special. We can get this into, if you want to, Walmart, go, CVS's, grocery stores. It's going to be everywhere. So don't be afraid to talk to those people too. The people that I've been targeting are like chiropractors, people in the medical field, people in the holistic health field, massage therapists, anybody doing holistic stuff, health food stores. Don't be afraid to talk to those kind of people. Salons. So this is like, people that know me know that my hair has never been this long before. It's because I couldn't grow it out. This is one of the best products for your hair, your skin, your nails, helps your thyroid. That's one of the reasons my hair is growing again, is my thyroid's working. Don't be afraid to, contact those types of people too. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? I mean, I'm here if you guys ever need, like a one-on-one, if you're struggling with something, if you, need support. And the other thing too, we used to do this in our in our other business, and it works very well. I just did it yesterday with a new person. We do 3-way phone calls. So I have a PhD. I am a naturopath. I have worked with herbs for 30 years. So if you have somebody that you're talking to and you need that kind of expertise to get their attention, then use me. We'll set up a phone call after work or during my lunch break, and we'll do it like we used to do it with our other business, and I'll just give them my story and tell them what's going on. That's very effective. I used it with the people that have been open and receptive to it, and people definitely sign up. So don't be afraid to do that. I mean, Brenda, you're way down, you're in Florida, but I'm a phone call away. So if you have people in your neighborhood that want to hear about it, just say, hey, I'd like you to talk to somebody, and I'll get on the phone and take it from there.
Good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Well, if anybody have any other questions or things they want to add, you guys want to send me a text on things that you want training on, let me know. But for now, plug into what's there. We'll make an announcement when we can all get together and do another training. And make sure, if you don't have the 2 trainings that I already did, we've got one for new affiliates, which helps walk you through your entire back office and know how to use your tools. And then we have one on marketing, which goes through all the different marketing tools that we have in our back office and how to use them. If you don't have those 2 videos on YouTube, I'll send them to you. Make sure you have those, because I want you to send those to your new people when they sign up. And just a quick recap, what I do when I sign up somebody new is I add them to all the groups. I tell them I'm going to add them to all the Facebook groups. I do that first video, which is the one on, it's like an introduction for new affiliates, an hour long. I tell them to watch it on their phone while they're on the computer, and it'll show them what to do and how to use everything. And then what else do I do? The new person. I make sure that they are knowing how to use the product group and the opportunity group. They can add new people to that group as a marketing tool. And then I send them their link. This might sound really silly, but most people that sign up with Hempworx do not know how to find their link. So they're calling me. How do I reorder? Even my customers, they think they have to reorder through me. So there's a little bit of work that you have to do when you sign somebody up. Number one, you have to tell them how to reorder. Well, or you're going to have your own website and you have to reorder through your website. So save your username and password. And then I send them, if they're an affiliate, I send them their link and I tell them this is how you sign up again, or this is how you reorder, and this is what you send to other people. Make sure you tell them about their my website on their back office that has all their different website links. Are any of you guys using the like Hempworx BizOp or Take a Free Tour? You guys have any success with those? Yeah. Is it working for you, Helen?
Yeah, I was out and I put a couple of people in it, but
Okay.
they really didn't do anything. I had texted them and sent them emails and they really didn't do anything. But it is a good app to have on your phone because if you're talking to somebody, you can act right then and there.
Right. Right. Yeah, it is good. I haven't had a whole lot of success converting people from work, but according to the people higher up, they're having a lot of success. So I'm gonna try it again. And basically, what it is, you just send this link out to social media or to your friends and just say, hey, you want to take a free tour of my business? That puts them in the system, and then you can follow up with them. So the best luck I have had with signing people up is calling them, just like we did in the old business. Calling them first, asking them if they're, this is what I say. Do you know anybody that might be interested in learning more about this product? These are the things that it has helped with. And I'm just calling to see, you might know somebody that has these certain conditions. That way I'm not like targeting them. I'm opening it up to, maybe they do know, maybe they have a grandmother or a mother or, somebody that needs this. Most people are very receptive to that. Say, oh yeah, I need that. I send them more information. Once I send them that information, I say, well, I'm going to check in tomorrow after you've watched these videos and answer your questions. So that's my follow-up. I text them, we set a time, and I follow up. 90% of the time when I do that, when somebody's receptive, they're signing up. That is the most effective way that I have built my business. Social media, I've gotten some, hits here and there, definitely, but it's back to the basics. It's what we learned in our other business that really works. So, having a phone call with them, finding out what their issues are, sending them the research or a video why we're different, that's worked the best. So, all right, guys. Well, if you don't have any more questions, we'll call it a night. Like I said, don't hesitate to, just text me if you need support. All of you can rank up this month. It's just make a decision. Rank up. This is what I'm going to do. I ranked up my first month. I hit 5K. My second month. And basically, I'm adding people a month. That's all I was doing. 10 people a month. That was my goal. That's still my goal. And if you make that your goal, you'll do it. It's not that hard. Spend an hour a day at it. Make a couple phone calls every day. If you just made one phone call every day, you would get there. So just be consistent. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a good weekend. We're going to get some sunshine this weekend. So yay. I'm going to go horseback riding and ride my motorcycle, hopefully. All right, guys. It was good to see you, and we'll see you soon. We'll talk to you soon.
Good night, man.
Bye.
Okay.